So unfortunately, that player got away, backed up into a trade, and that is just how it goes. I mean, when you're playing on match point, mistakes happen. So 6-4 for the Royale with Cheese. They've looked very good through the series. The Puppets have looked good too, but this is Chump Week, baby. You got to have everything. This, you're playing against a great team.
Most definitely. And hey, Jay Gonzo, thanks for the prime. Yep, you're playing up against a great team because it's Chumps, baby. London's 5-2, Florida's 4-3. I mean, they worked their asses off to get up here. Let's see how Florida is going to answer with this invasion control, which, yeah, if London takes it, they'll sweep, and then but that's all, folks. Send Florida back, lick in their wounds, and figure out how to fix it for next season. And then we got a double terminal should Florida get pissed off enough to actually win.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, this control, I think, is completely up. I don't know who will win it. I mean, they've been super close throughout, so this invasion likely to go to round 5, and whoever's got that defense obviously will be a little bit favored. But I think with double terminal at the back end, if you're Florida, you got to be thinking like we're completely in a scenario where we can win these next 3 maps. I mean, even without the map choices, you got to be thinking that because it's Chumps, like we said, you can't have any other mindset. But I really like the rest of the map set for a comeback, as these maps are, super, super close. Like that terminal just plays like it's just in a position for a team to just come on back in the series. So I'm excited. I think we got a great set of maps ahead of us here.
We do. We definitely do. So, Destin's over there, Gun Puppet fans, please don't crowd the exits to the venue. Oh, man, that's bad. That's bad. So while we were waiting for everybody to come back and we get this control on, we're going to take a quick pause for the cause of station identification. London, Florida. London's up 2-0. Invasion control coming up. Don't go anywhere.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice. Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, into a Chumps deciding match. This could be it. If the Royale with Cheese are able to find this round, or this map win, sorry, they will be champions. But as Puppeteers are lighting up the kill feed, they're going to look to not have that happen unless you're Stavi putting up 3 big kills. Once you're into that A point, it can be easy to get after it. You're all stacked up, but Stavi says hell no, and he gets all 3. So that's a big stop to start this round off. And as we see him, he's pushing out. Now, they're still not really giving up this A push, which is commonly done. But, I mean, it is kind of the bread and butter. You got to get A eventually. But going to look to one player will touch that B point now. They're keeping their spread out. Let's see if these trades can come through. They're going to for London, as this last man in mid will get picked up now as well. So all of the pressure will go to the Puppeteers now. They will be on this B point now. They have to find these kills.
As we have one ticket B getting taken care of from the Florida Puppeteers. Small stack at B. Word to Jim's. As Psychotic Pig working his way through the alley, tossed a hello there. It doesn't need it because the rifle was all that needed to be talking to. Takes a B right now for the Florida Puppeteers. As Pig's holding down the point. Oh, Kittle comes up, does a little house cleaning on the Nightfall. But it doesn't matter. That B point is taken away. Oh man, I spoke too soon. Contested B. That B point is being cleaned off by Graz. Kittle Jack in the alley. Zurus working his way around. Gets a quick hello there. 28 seconds left in this first round. 2 ticks right now for the Florida Puppeteers. And a 8 life deficit for Florida with 15 seconds left. We're going to try this again. Rock on that B hill. 2.5. We got a full stack over on that B point. Word to Jim's. That B point is secured. We have another minute to play with.
They do have another minute. Only 11 lives to do it, though. They're going to find some decent trades to keep these players pushed up through the street. 9 lives is the difference. They won't have many tries at this, but they will have some. So, and I mean, when we look at the longevity of an invasion control, it often becomes how many ticks can you reduce the other team to on those offenses. How many times can you get a couple extra ticks on the A point? So, getting that B point was at least a good minimum for the Puppeteers. If they could even get 1 or 2 ticks for this A point after this, that would be massive. So, but they've gotten some good positioning. They've lost a couple members here in deep. So this might be the exact kind of spot they're looking for. How these trades come out will determine it. But Zurus is going to find the first one. Shots are going to come in from the team. They're going to find one. Here comes the second kill. This is a big one. Mr. Rock's going to get it. So they have 2 members now behind them. It's this bridge player that will be a spoiler. That number 8 player. I got to think he's going to get one here. But Nightfall's turn for him. Maybe he won't. They have a member into A now. That laundry cutoff will be a big member. These are big kills coming down. Puppet finds the first. Mr. Rock will go down inside the hill though. But they have pressure up. 2 members are pushing. These trades are coming through. Puppet finds one, but the red side finds all the other ones. Other than this, Gun Puppet's still on 2. He will get picked up from behind though, so that will surely be it.
With 7 seconds left in this round as Mr. Rock points his weapon towards that B side, trying to clean out any of the London Royale with Cheese, but it doesn't matter. They won it by time, and they're up 1-0.
Yeah, and it was a mostly locked up round, right? But yeah, I mean that last push, they had hope. I mean, there was a moment they got a man in the hill. They had 3 or 4 guys, or they had the 3 other guys outside of it anyway. So definitely a moment, and all you need is a moment on these control maps. So not able to get anything there, but maybe the next offense they do, they will. They just need to make sure they come up big on this defense now.
That they do. That they do. As Kittle Jack tosses a hello there, doesn't connect. It doesn't. He draws the first blood, but we have a stack on A. Word to Jim. 1 ticket A. Already tick and a half at A for the London Royale with cheese. Make that 2 ticks for the quarter pounder with cheese. Oh man, 1 coming in, not anymore. That A point is secured already, and we have another minute to play with. Zurich was already at B.
Yeah, this is spelling big trouble for the Puppeteers. They've got to get back to this B point, and they've got to make it their home quickly and get pushed out, because holding this B point is a much different ballpark than holding A. It is a constant battle. They will be fighting for 2 minutes and 10 seconds straight if they're going to be able to do this, and they will have to stay up in that B point. Can't give up too much pressure. And look at this, the flank's already starting.
Oh, man.
This is nothing new. You're going to have to find your island player, Mr. Rock, and he's going to have to go massive, finding the first kill. That is absolutely critical. He's going to have to find another one running in on him here. The load will not be well timed, and he will get killed there. Another man touchdown on B again, so we're going to have to see Puppeteers panic a little. In that panic, they're going to have to find a way to win.
Yep, Stabby's already on that B point. Oh, man, he was. He got mowed off by Nightfall. Gun Puppet working his way into the alley. He's going to clean off Kittlejack, who is on the hill. So, man, there is almost no progression on that B side right now for London, as Stabby works his way behind the tank. As that B point's cleared off, Zurich working his way through the dark alley. Is he going to see anybody? Oh, he finally sees one, but he just gets love tapped like no tomorrow. But he finally takes, as Mr. Rock gets taken down real quick. Here we go. Rock already on that B hill, starting the capture for the London Royale with cheese. There we go. Now we have a small stack on that hill. Where the Jim's 1 ticket B. Nightfall tries to do anything. Unsuccessful. Almost 2 ticks with a contested B. Oh man. That B hill's getting cleaned off. We have 1 7/8 ticks at B for the London Royale with cheese. And Psychotic Pig cleaning them out of the courtyard. And Nightfall's going to go ahead and clean off as much of that progression as he can. He gets hello there, and then he gets mowed down. Mr. Rock, kill it, cleaning out from the alley. But we already have the Stabby on that hill with a 2 life advantage for London over Florida. 2 ticks at B right now. How are they going to answer? We're up to 2.5 ticks at B. Stabby switches to the Renetti. Give it to London. They are now up 2-0.
Yeah, and that was a heroic attempt. They got all the way down to 6 to 8 lives. I mean, that was about better than a lot of teams will do, and how that one started off anyway. But yeah, just such a tough hill to hold, because, I mean, even at the end there, they only ended up trading out down to the last member, right? But all 3 members that spawned up for the Royale were able to get to the hill sooner than the 4 members of the Puppeteers that spawned up. So really not a lot of room there for, for plays to be made, even though the Pig was making them. I mean, everybody in a lot of trouble on that side of the map other than the Pig. He's 16-8 right now, trying his best to go out on his shield at the very least, as they take one more attempt at this A push off the start. They need to find success here if they're going to make a way back into the series.
Ooh. Gun Puppet does a little mowing down. They have a stack on that A point. Word to Jim. So we have 1 ticket. We have 2 ticks at A right now for the Florida Puppeteers, as Graz trying to do some kind of cleaning. He's going to go ahead and make himself go over to B. That A point is secured. We have another minute to play with. Psychotic Pig already on that B side, starting to get progression for the Florida Puppeteers to keep them alive. Nightfall doing some mowing down. Psychotic Pig holding down the hill. Oh, man, he got all kinds of love taps. 1 ticket B for Florida. Zurich gets mowed down, but it don't matter. Now we have a full stack over on that B point. Word to Jim. 2.5 ticks at B. Kittlejack gets taken down. Pig done some mowing down. Florida is now on the board. 2-1.
Yeah, big offense out of them, right? That's tough to do, and they just did it in very quick fashion. And Big still absolutely going out there, getting 2 kills in the final kill count. That's a good sign. And they need to find more of that. Maybe not dead yet in the water, so got to find 2 more rounds to keep this series alive, and one of them will be an offense more than likely, you'd have to think. So we'll see here. Defense hasn't been easy for them right away. They gave up the last one, so gonna have to see a better stop on this A side.
That we do. And here we go. London on the offense. Florida on the defense. Zurich. We're stopping drawing the first blood, but Zurich going into that mid alley. He mows down a couple. Gun Puppet already mowing down
Oh.
himself, but Graz and Zurich both holding down that A point. So it's a small stack. We're to Jim's taking a half an A, working on 2 ticks an A. For the Wonder Royale with cheese. Zurich taking care of business. We have 2 ticks at B, or A, excuse me. And Kittlejack is already on that B point. He's starting to hold down that B hill. So we're coming up on 1 tick at B for the London Royale with cheese. Now we do have a small stack over on that B side. Word to Jim's, Mr. Rock. He gets taken down real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Psychotic Pig tossing a nade, doesn't do anything. He didn't do his bullets. We have 2 ticks at B. Working on 2.5 right now. Both sides are even on ticks. Guess what? That B point is now secured. We have another minute to play with.
Yeah, and they actually have another point to capture this time around. So if you're the puppets, that is obviously a good thing. You have another lifeline. You were able to stop that A push eventually. They're gonna get a free one here, top blue. They just gotta get these guys off this first set of spawns because they were kind of lost after capturing that B point, right? Once you do that, you get everybody in front of you. You kind of have a better idea of the map. Till then, you got 2 members more or less missing. So, Savvy gonna find an opener. That's the guy that's pushed up. You gotta find some of these kills if you're the puppets. These 2 kills are gonna be massive as they start to flood out towards that A point. They only need 1 tick, Coffee, so this could be over quickly if this defense breaks.
Ooh, man. And Zurus is on a 7 streak, so he does have a cruise in his back pocket should they decide to use it. There's a contest on that B point. Nice little melee there. 2.5, 2 and 7/8, 3 ticks at A. London take it 3-1, and London sweep the series 3-0. London Royale with cheese are your winter on Mick champions.
Yeah, an absolutely flawless series out of them, right? I mean, they gave up that 1 round in control. They had their moments in the hard point where it looked scary. And the search and destroy, they even let a little bit of a comeback. But those are the very few, if any, negatives, considering they won all 3 of those maps and were dominant on their way, moving to the finish line and finding themselves a championship. What an absolutely legendary performance. They will be rocking the banner. Make sure you plug that in the chat. We'd love to see it. I'm impressed at the Call of Duty we've seen from them today, Coffee.
Oh man, yes. Both teams, I'm very impressed with what we've seen today, starting with that Skid Row hard point. It was dicey, it was slicey, it was Julia and Fry. Lund took that one though, 250 to 216. And then we came over here to Invasion for a search and destroy. Oh man, that was it. Started off one-sided, then Florida decided to catch up a little bit. He gets up. They get most of the way caught up, but London still ekes that out 6-4. And then this Invasion control, it was basically London all the way with them taking a little breather to let Florida get onto the board. London takes it 3-1. London sweeps.
Yeah, I mean, an impressive performance from them in the end of the day. So going forward, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we will have another series for you tonight. We'll be going, I believe, to the gold mixed division later for their championship match. So you're going to want to be there for us with that. In the interim, we will go to a quick commercial break, but when we come back, we will have that match for you. So make sure you are back around, and we will see you then.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love Airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Why did I have egg on my face? I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamammies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Break on! Break on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little does he think that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them molotov. Blast them away for the highest score. If the Marshall would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. Perscaloria is a chiller. Megatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when your face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day, a chance for the rape. Sing mystery, but yet again. Forward and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns a
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100 Point Club.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable, disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Being rejected hurts. especially by 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use damning bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamammies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Bring on! Bring on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little messy chicks that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them on the go. Blast them away for the highest score. If the workshop would have been easier to make. If zombies had a theater mode. First Galoya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer.
Scoreline? More like snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back, way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff, you want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Breaker! Breaker! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little messy chicks that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them molotov. Blast them away for the highest score. If the Marshall would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. Perscaloya is a chiller. Megatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when your face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day to chance for the rape. Sing mystery, but yet again. Bored and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns assail.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-point club.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Breath of fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you. Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John snake oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John snake oil is right for you.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crunching, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Break on! Break on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little messy chicks that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them molotov. Blast them away for the highest score. If the show would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. Prescaloya is a chiller. Ned Catania, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when your face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day, a chance for the rape. Sing mystery, but yet again. Horde and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns a
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100 Point Club.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemes, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Gold mixed action started with Old Guys, Texas against the Atlanta Dazed. And okay.
No, hard stop for us. We'll go
Oh,
to a
man,
quick
that's a
commercial break, guys, and we'll
yeah.
be back.
All I have is a knife. Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little does he fix it in alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them molotov. Blast them away for the highest score. Like the commercial would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. Perscaloria is a chiller. Megatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when you face hellhounds. No one feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day, a chance for the rape. Sing mystery, but yet again. Horde and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable, disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Dazers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. But did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are basically getting ready to pop back in for this map number 1 as soon as we get something visual from production. There it is. Oh, we got the little thing. So here we go. Atlanta Dazed against OGT 154, 146 in favor of OGT right now with Burley on the hill. Looks like we're back at it's either P1 or P4. Can't remember. It's P1. Now Burley working his way towards the Godhead. Serpent already rotated onto that P2 hill, hopping down in this gold mix. Champions. Wolf gets a quick hello there, saved by the trophy. Wolf trying to send some rounds into the garage. He gets taken down. Jake at the bottom of that P2 hill as P2 has come into play right now with Vanish was holding on to the hill right now as Jake breaks the hill. Osip tosses a hello there, doesn't connect, but his bullets do make that MCW talk, but he gets mowed down in the alley. Aragon is cleaning out the garage, making sure nothing red comes through right now. 166, 161 in favor of OGT. A lot of white time going on this P2 hill. Nobody is there. There we go. Burley going to go ahead, hop on, get the rest of that scrap time as Atlanta goes ahead, ties it up, and it is now 170, 166 in favor of the Atlanta Days. Serpent gets mowed down on that P3 hill as we get ready for a P3 rotation.
Yeah, then it's all green on this side of the hill right now, Coffee. They need a little bit more time. They've been tied up in this one so far as we've been back in it. It's been a bit of a barn burner, obviously, as we look towards this day's team and how they are going to get back in this one right now as they are looking for the break. They're taking their time to get up there, but 20 seconds has already gone the way of old guys, so they got to find their break now. But they are looking their way now. They're coming in this back alley. There we go. Both sides. Kills on either side. One member remains. The break is in. A perfect break out of the Days. That is exactly what we like to see. 30 seconds left to be had. That will pull them into the lead, but it is going to send OGT onto the rotation and a cruise right now to try and stop the time. But he got a little bit too much juice on that one and was not able to get in, so that will be 20 more seconds for the Days. Not able to use it effectively there, and they might want it later, Coffee.
That they will. 190, 190 even up right now as Serpent gets taken down off the God steps. Aragon working his way up the stairs right now, but we got P4 to worry about. Couple nades into the tunnel, nothing doing. P4 kicks on, and it's nothing but green. Wolf holding down the point right now. Oh, I'm sorry, Burley. I'm sorry. Somebody make an appointment to get a haircut. Jake on the hill right now for OGT. 197, 195 in favor of OGT, as Jake is also on a 3 spree right now. He gets taken out. Burley tries to do something, but he gets taken out of the tunnel. Wolf gets knocked out of the tunnel himself. Man, Jake was, oh, there we go. Jake's working his way around towards P5, trying to give some kind of coverage, trying to be ready for that rotation. Oh, man, but that pre-aim just didn't do anything. Serpent up on top of the containers in P5, ready for it to go. 208, 207 in favor of OGT. Polo on that P4 hill as we get ready to kick into this P5.
Yeah, and this is it on this big crate hold, right? That currently we see the Days have the spot, but it is Osun on his way in to try and break this. They're going to not get to that P2 spot, so it's only the man left in the hill. He's got to defend against 3 ways. This break kill is going to be massive. They will find it. Serpent gets one, but Wolf will find the trade. The turnaround, that is an absolutely massive 2-piece that he pulled there with the help of his teammate, obviously. So OGT is now in enough time to win it, just barely, though. So this might go over to P1 if you are OGT. You're looking for that. But right now, the Days, they still can win it on this hill as well. So anything is possible. The grenade explosion comes in. Polo finds 2. Trade's going out. We're probably going to go to a P1 after this hill, but not necessarily if the Days can find these kills on the exit. They're going to find most of them. OGT panicking now. They need to find a way in. Here goes Aragon. He's going to find his way in and make the break. He'll get the remaining 15 of this time as we look onto the rotation.
238, 223 in favor of the Atlanta Days as OGT goes ahead, gets the rest of that scrap time on the P5 hill as we kick over into P1. Boom, there we go. Nobody's on the hill right yet. Jake working his way around. There's a massive contest on the hill. A lot of green. Green is holding the hill now with Jake and Wolf. 235, 238 in favor of the Atlanta Days. Serpent tries to make a difference. He gets mowed down. Here we go with 7, with 6, with 5 for OGT. Old Guys Texas on the hill. They're going to go ahead, take this map 250 to 238.
Yeah, from what we've seen, that was an absolute barn burner. I mean, before it was too, it didn't really feel like we ever got too many seconds away from tied there. So an absolute burner in the end as we see Optic come out ahead on it, or should I say the old guys, but they look like prime Optic out there. So give me a pardon for the confusion as they were able to take the first map of hopefully 3 more to win their championship.
As we take a look at the rest of the maps and modes for this Gold Mix Championship between the Atlanta Days at 4-3 and OGT, Old Guys Texas at 5-2. We started off with a Skid Row Hardpoint, which we ended up joining in progress, but stuff happens there. Now, for search, we're going to go to Invasion. So that's a nice little search map there for OGT and for Atlanta. Then we have a high-rise control. If we need it, map number 4 will be a sub-base hardpoint, followed by a Karachi search. Now, I was wondering why this all looked a little bit familiar to me. Last week in the semifinals, it's darn near the exact same map set. Wow. Where Old Guys Texas was going up against the Boston Burgers last week, and it was a Skid Row hardpoint, invasion search, high-rise control, but it was an invasion hardpoint and a Karachi search. And we see who won because Old Guys Texas is here in the Chumps.
Yeah, I mean, they're here, and I'm sure they were looking at that last series too, and maybe a lot went right and they got them there, so they figured why not do it again, right? I mean, they looked great last week, and they look good again here on the first map, so into that invasion, search and destroy, like we said again, where see things slow down a lot, right? And then, I mean, I think we got really good maps to end this one out when we get to high rise, sub base, and Karachi. We're really being given a treat tonight, Coffee. These are great maps in the back half of this series, so I'm hoping we get there because, I mean, there's a lot of action to be had.
Oh yeah, and like I say, we have an invasion search, and let's see, last week when Old Guys Texas was playing against the Boston Burgers on this very same search map, they ended up eking it out 6-5. And I remember it was cat and mouse the entire time. So now against this Atlanta Days team, this is going to be, man, considering the hard point went 250 to 238, who knows? This could end up being our first round 11 of the night.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we get there. It'll be definitely a test of both the days to getting back into this one, and a testament to OGT and if they will let them back in. Because I mean, I just thought there was enough in that map one to say this is by no means just the Old Guys Texas series to be had, right? Like that was back and forth. There were plenty of opportunities for the days to come through with the win. So have to see if they're able to lock up for the rest of this.
Oh yeah. Now, like I say, we just need to see how Atlanta's going to answer on this search. Crimson, how's it going? Because last week, I mean, here I am. I keep reaching back into ancient history last week, but it was a 3-0 sweep. Let's see if Old Guys Texas could keep this momentum and win the gold champions as we get ready for this invasion search. Atlanta at 4-3 is being the roadblock in their way. As we see 8 people in the lobby. Yep, I see 4 there. I see an offense. There's our countdown. We should have a HUD here in a couple seconds. Hey, there's our HUD.
8 potential champions as we load into this. Here we go. They need to make an answer back. The days they're going to start to do it on the offense. Those cross shots coming in. I wonder how much information was gained when you were getting shot at by the guy looking at you. So there we go. Veerley on the back now. Jake gonna hold this broken. We see a little bit more of an aggressive setup here. See if Jake's able to find a quick one.
As Polo is the bomb carrier, Wolf draws the first blood onto Serpent. As Jake getting the high ground, watching that alley, Vanished, being sneaky, working his way around in between the A and B area. Now Vanished is over there at the shoe store, trying to find himself a pair of 9.5s. Oh man, the bomb is down just almost at the B bomb site. Vanished, working his way around. Vanished picks up the bomb. What's he going to do with it? Ossets over at that dark alley sees Vanished. Look, gives him a couple little love taps as Wolf over in the lobby of the hotel with 30 seconds left in this first round of Search and Destroy. Veerley. Oh man, he gets taken down. So Vanished is all that's left for Atlanta Days. Vanished. Oh man, now it's a 1v2 with Aragon and Wolf. The only remaining ones. Is Vanished going to be able to do anything with 10 seconds left in this first round? It may go down to time with 6, now with 5, now with 4. Vanished working his way down with 2, with 1. Give it to OGT. They take the first round of Search on this invasion map.
And it was just Wolf playing the middle of the map right perfectly, and then eventually taking his time to come on back and kill the flanker. So good on Wolf. He was playing that middle map position perfectly, and I mean, if he continues to do that, there'll be a lot of success in OGT's future. So one round obviously can't write the story of the Search and Destroy off of it, but OGT looking poised and looking to try and run off of this momentum from that map 1 win. So into this round 2 we go. We see OGT now responsible taking that bomb. They look to be a little bit more open-minded, at least, on which way they want to go. These first shots on the tank are going to go Vuru's way, but not going to find a kill, unfortunately. So OGT, the numbers are still 4-4. Vuru's going to fly up here and get into a good position to stifle a B push, or maybe take another shot at this top blue member. Not able to finish him, as the DVD alley player will also back him down. So again, couple quick fight early, Coffee, but no number changes yet.
Yeah, as Veerley working his way through the alley, around. Now he draws the first blood onto Ossets, and the bomb is down. Ossets was the bomb carrier for OGT. Aragon has it now. Wolf watching around the dumpster, but Vanished in that nice little heady right there at the bridge. Sees a couple tracers. I like that trigger discipline as Polo works his way around. Wolf sending some rounds down the street. Doesn't connect with anybody. Aragon gets the message though, and he's making his way over. He gets a quick hello there as he makes his way over to the A-bomb at that A-bomb site. The bomb is being planted at A. There it is. Now we got a fresh 45 left in this round. Vanished tries to send some rounds. He doesn't connect with anybody. It's a 4-on-2 right now. Wolf on a 5-3. OGT do it again. They're up 2-0.
Yeah, it's just a testament to Call of Duty right now, isn't it? Where you win that map 1 up barn burner, and then one team comes out of it with just a little bit in that kind of back pocket, right? A little extra motivation. They found that map 1, and right now OGT just seems to be a little crisper on these trades, and I mean, that can do a lot. I mean, again, we're only 2 rounds in, but these 2 rounds, OGT and Wolf have been looking great out there. Look like they have a real grasp of the map. Need to see if they can continue it, because as we see in that last series, I mean, a championship can start to run away with 2 maps. So just want to get to that second map quick. But as we also see in that last series, 4-0 became 4-2, and 6-2 became 6-4. So a lot of room still in the Search and Destroy to go.
Oh, all kinds of room as Jake draws the first blood onto Veerley. Serpent watching over by DVD. Wolf has got all. Oh man, and Ostis on the bridge. Wolf. Oh man, he takes down Aragon. So it is a 2-on-3 right now. And ooh, that's a nice little spot right there. Jake at the B bomb site, making sure nothing comes over. What's Polo going to do? Is he going to try A, or is he going to try for B? He's got the high ground right now. Vanished, working his way around in between at that back tank. Oh, sees one over at on the other side of the courtyard. Thinks well enough not to shoot. Wolf gets taken down just outside the A-bomb site. So here we go. It's a 2v2. Jake tossing a nade. Oh, he takes down Vanish. Polo's all that's left. What's Polo going to do? He's going to get mowed down. OGT are ahead 3-0.
Oh, I hope the Days just still have more in their pockets, still have more effort to give, because right now they're doing a lot of good work. They're finding these moments where they have a man pressed, but just, hey, guys like this are just coming up with the clutch play. They're finding that nade kill when they have to, and just doing what they can, as we unfortunately have another crash, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking like we're ready to go back in, though, as well. But we're trying to get back in right now for you guys. But yeah, I mean, so far in the Search and Destroy coffee, it's been all OGT.
Yeah, it has. And if that's the way it ended up starting out last week. But somewhere in there, Boston started to put it in a gear. OGT let off the throttle and let them catch up. I have a feeling that's what they may end up doing this time. Play with their food, basically. They're playing with their food.
Yeah,
That's the easiest way to describe it.
No, fair enough. I mean, you can't be doing that. You don't want to be doing that in the semifinals of Chump Week. You most certainly don't want to be doing that in the finals to earn your championship. You don't want to give them the momentum to come back, because I mean, a team like Atlanta, I gotta assume since they got here, is capable of coming back and doing it to you. So you gotta remain on the gas pedal, like you're saying, and holding that gun down your sights and getting all those kills, because right now they look absolutely flawless. Hopefully we get back in and we continue to see some of that domination. But I mean, have to see if the Days can, like you're saying, take advantage of maybe a slight mishaps on OGT's part.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what they need to do. They need to force OGT to make a mistake. Once that happens, and then Atlanta will have to capitalize it, as we're right now 4-0 in favor of OGT. Serpent, the bomb carrier for Atlanta on offense, vanished, working his way around in the middle of the alley, going upstairs, trying to get some high ground. Aragon had the same idea, but he came downstairs. Serpent, oh man, he gets hello there, left, right, and center, and he gets flanked. Vanished is all that's left for Atlanta Days. Oh my god! And Vanish gets taken down 5-0 OGT.
Yeah, OGT just remaining dominant. We come right back into more dominance out of them. And I mean, it's up 5-0. They only need one more round, and then they would be on match point for a championship. Which, I mean, if you're OGT, you got to be just salivating at the thought of it. So I'm sure they will come out in all cylinders on this round and probably try to end it out here, obviously.
Obviously, I mean, OGT is almost ready to go back, reach into the cooler, pull a couple beers out, and just have at it, as Aragon is the bomb carrier for OGT, as we're looking from Burley's point of view. Burley just going balls to the wall, into the middle, chunking a hello there as Vanished 1, Vanished 2, but he gets taken down. Austin's it's all that's left for Old Guys, Texas. It's a 1v3. Austin's the bomb carrier, pops to Deddy. He has to avoid 3. Oh man, there we go. Atlanta, get off the bagel. They are back in it, 5-1.
Yeah, needed to find an answer there, obviously. No more chances left, and they did so. I mean, Brewery off the bat just really wanting to get engaged, getting those shots down middle, landing a perfect nade, and then those trades are vanished off in the DVD alley there, right? Making sure to ends up finding 2 big kills. So just a great round out of the Days. They need to find 5 more of those back-to-back. No chance for mistake right now. They absolutely have to do it. So, I mean, be interested to see here what's in Atlanta Days' pocket for this exact situation.
And Serpent's the bomb carrier right now, as we're looking from Verley's point of view. Verley watching over the courtyard. And then he watches, oh man, Wolf sending some rounds down the alley. Trophy going out. Atlanta right now basically needs to full sail on this search, as Polo draws the first blood onto Wolf. Ossett's on the bridge. Atlanta needs a full sail. Hopefully they will capitalize on needing that full sail. And either that or Old Guys Texas needs to quit playing with their food, as Jake, right there behind that tank at A, watching the alley. Oh man, that's a nice little one right there. He won his one. Ossett's all that's left for OGT. OGT's playing with their food. Atlanta is off the breadstick, 5-2.
Yeah, I mean, some good trades coming through Atlanta. Obviously wanted to see a bit more of that earlier in the game, but I mean, better late than never, I suppose. They found 2 rounds in a row just playing better fundamental COD off of their teammates. So love to see that at any point. So 5-2 now. Got old guys Texas maybe starting to sweat a little bit, but you just got to be looking at getting that kill on Wolf, getting that kill on Jake at the start of these rounds here, because it's just going to be an uphill battle when those guys are still shooting you on the map. But into the offense for OGT. See a 2-2 split out of the days for their setup. Gonna need to look and see now what Vuri and the guys can do with like what area they can find. I mean, they're hearing some of these doors maybe. Gotta just find some shots onto these guys. Gotta slow them down. Can't let them 3-man push you up because they will find their trades. And what do you know? Wolf in the middle of the map will find first blood.
Over in the lobby, he gets connected with by Wolf. Wolf takes him down. Oh my God, Jake is bringing it. Oh, what the heck? Can I count it? There we go. Kaboom! Hostage is the bomb carrier. I have no idea about that cruise. That was just all over God's creation. It's vanished is all that's left for Atlanta. The bomb is planted at the B bomb site by OGT. Vanished has a lot of work to do, but he's not able to do it. OGT take the map 6-2.
Yeah, fairly flawless out of them. Those 2 rounds obviously were good plays by Days, but that last round, even with the Cruise and Tix, were able to just dominate and put the man in the corner and find that kill. As we see, Wolf just not missing a whole lot of shots. Definitely going to put them down lane and find that kill. So 6-2, OGT looking very confident, looking very strong. I mean, 2300 damage from Wolf on that one is a lot to deal with. So going to have to see if, when we come back from the break here in a minute, if the Dazed can come down back.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemes, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Break on! Break on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little does he think that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them molotov. Blast them away for the highest score. Like the Marshall would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. Perscaloya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when your face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day to chance for the reggae. Sing mystery, but yet again. Bored and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns a
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Control on high-rise OGT in Atlanta for the championship. As we're watching from Jake's point of view, Jake got some high ground there at the helicopter, taking a close look at that elevator as Aragon draws the first blood. OGT is on the offense. Atlanta is on the defense. Polo making his way up. He gets mowed down by Jake. Jake tries to do something, but he gets taken out himself by Serpent. Aragon working his way through, taking out that window spawn point right there as Aragon just holding things up downstairs. Oh man, but he gets mowed down. Ossets now trying to work his way around. Jake already on that B-hill with a contest for, now he owns it. All him for OGT. Here, oh man, we almost have one ticket me. And Serpent goes on there to clean off what little progression that OGT has. Polo working his way over toward, in between that A and B side. Jake tossing a hello there. It does connect. The Red Natty does some talking, but it doesn't finish. Oh man, nice little hold off, but he gets mowed down in that B alley. Polo with 20 seconds left in this first round. Oh man, he gets taken out. Wolf trying to do something. He's on the hill now for OGT. Trophy going out with 14 seconds left. We had a small stack at B as Aragon, we're just keeping an eye on that top stairs. One ticket B for OGT.
14 seconds left, though. They have absolutely no time to make mistakes. They overpush earlier, but in a position they wanted to be now where they have the players around the point. They've got 2 ticks onto B. We'll see what kind of an effort the Days make to retake it. Doesn't really look like a strong one so far, but with these kills, gotta think they're gonna go. Wolf, they're coming for you now. You gotta get your gun up. There it is, the trade. Austin's going to find one. There the trades come through. Only 2 ticks are going to be had. 12 seconds left to go as OGT just flooding A as they feel it is their only choice left. And it's going to work out for now. Jake is on the point. They've got a couple members here. Going to need to find some help, Jake. He's going to get some shots. Polo with the great shots. Brewery going to clean them up. So that will be only the 2 ticks coming on this round. So, I mean, a pretty good answer from the Dazed in round 1 of this control where they need to find it.
I mean, when I saw them saw OGT play on this very map last Tuesday, they just took it 3-0 and they were just obliterating everybody on ticks. And now, just to see Atlanta say, no, I don't think so, and they go ahead, they take an early lead, 1-0 on this high-rise control. Man, let's see how OGT answers on their defensive round, looking from Vanish's point of view right now. Look, there's a big old nade going out. Jake drawing the first blood on the Serpent. Vanished. Oh, man, Vanish gets taken out from downstairs. Jake working his way upstairs right now. Sees the trophy, takes it out. Burley trying to... Oh, man, Burley on a 5 spree right now as he just got a nice little 2-piece on Aragon and Jake. Now Wolf trying to cover both A and B. Now he makes his way over on that A side, trying to cover that B. But guess what? Vanish is on that B point. Does he see him? Oh, man, he doesn't see him. Or he saw him, but he wasn't able to connect. So here we go. We have, oh, man, we have both points are being occupied right now. 1 on each. We have a tick at B, working on a tick and a half. But no, the points got cleaned off. And guess what? OGT now working their defense, getting any progression off except for that 1 tick over on the B side. Aragon gets a quick hello there from inside. Gets 2 quick hellos, but he shakes it off. It cleans out, gets cleaned up. Polo working his way around, gets a quick hello there. Trophy going out. 28 seconds left in the round. Jake gets taken out. So, I mean, 23 seconds left, and this could be OGT's answer to the board. Serpent on the hill right now, but he gets taken down. 22.2. Polo working his way upstairs.
Good.
Hi, how you doing?
Another big kill coming out. Ott's going to find that one, though. They've been able to bend but not break if you're OGT. Only the 1 tick right now, and it might look to stay that way if these kills can't be found from the Days. A little bit of panic now as they're going to fly out. 1 kill comes in and 1 kill goes out. So 5 seconds left now. These members got to fly. I don't know if they'll get there in time. It seems like OGT has done the hold. So only 1 tick was gained there. Wow. They had the 2 from the first round. So OGT looking good right now that they're up on the ticks and they just tied it up.
Yeah, it's tied it up 1-1. And yes, OGT is ahead by 1 tick for right now. They are getting ready to go into their offensive round, I believe.
Yep.
Yep.
OGT looking to pull it together on this offense. I mean, they only got the 2 ticks last time, but I think with the positioning they got off the start of the round, you'd think they could have gotten a lot more. So have to see if they're able to capitalize on that. Shots coming out early now. You can tell Daze does not want to give them the positioning they were able to get last time, as Verley's going to find that kill. Serpent finds another one for Verley. That'll be a 3-for-1 trade off the start. That's what you're looking for if you're the Daze. Just got to find this last member, as Aragon's looking to clean this one up, but he will get played by Burley too. So Burley with a very strong round off the start of this defense. So going to need to see him continue that, as OGT ain't going to stop coming.
They're not. Burley tries to work his way through, but he gets mowed down just outside the spawn. Wolf says hello there, comes up from behind. Ostis says there's a 1-piece, almost gets a 2-piece. Burley tosses a hello there as he gets onto that A point. Trophy going out. 41 seconds left in this 3rd round of control. Jake tries to give some kind of help on the B, and he gets mowed down, but you have Aragon on that B hill for OGT right now. Takes out 1 from the elevator hallway, but he gets taken out from up above. Jake working his way up, hits the air conditioners, hits the helipad, overwatching that B side. Gives a couple little taps to Verley, gets a hit marker with a hello there, but he gets mowed down behind the chopper. Ostis gets taken down just outside the A point. 16 seconds left in this round. Any progression on B has been wiped out. Wolf coming onto the hill, onto that B hill right now. He's got it all to himself. There's one starting some kind of progression. Ostis in the elevator serpent on a 5 spree, but oh man,
he's gonna get it.
Serpent, doesn't help. Jake on the hill gets mowed down. It's just back and forth. 9 lives left for OGT. It doesn't matter. Time ran out. Atlanta's up 2-1.
Yeah, and a flawless round of control there. They didn't give up any ticks, so I mean, able to find the pressure they needed to, and even secure a streak, which could come up big in this next round. So, gonna look to close it out on this offense. But even if they weren't to, I gotta think they're feeling pretty good about the tick position. They just have to find, I believe, 2 ticks on this round or 1 tick, and they will be golden. So, I think it's 2 ticks, but either way, they are onto an offense now. They need to find something. They're in a good spot right now. If they were to win this offense, they'd be on to map 4 and starting that comeback. So, need the time to do it. This first break is everything.
Yeah, Atlanta does need 2 ticks, and we're starting right now. We have a small stack at A. Word to Jims. Jake drawing the first blood, though, on the Vanish, leaving Burley on that A hill. Oh, my goodness. What happened, Jake? Aragon trying to be sneaky. Small stack at A. Word to Jim. 1 tick at A. Burley, all that's left on that A hill, a tick and a half. Does a little mowing down. Almost gets that second tick at A. But guess what? We have 2 ticks at A now.
Yeah, they find that second tick. That will mean they have secured a defense. So for that next round, of course, they will look to win it here. But that is just tremendous work off the start, working with that explosion, making sure to catch that flank. So doing what they have to do right now. Optic going to look to, or should I say the old guys, going to try and look to put the pressure down, maybe even just win the psychological warfare but with a bit of spawn killing. But trying their best to hold them in there, and Jake and Wolf will combine for 2 on the outside. So doing a lot of good work now as the cleanup, but like we said, that will only put them into an offense still in the last round. But like I said, they want to get the kills here. They want to make them feel little before they go into that round. And Atlanta Days has found some kills to get out of the spawn.
That they have. Vanish gets taken out, but Serpent working his way around through that tunnel in between A and B. Aragon over on the A side right now. Wolf on a 5 spree. Trying to, oh man, he was trying to take care of business, but he gets mowed down. Jake on that B hill right now. 20 seconds left in this 2, 1, 3, 4th round. Vanished on that B hill, trying to cement the defense for the Atlanta Days in this next round of control by getting another tick. Ossis comes down. Is he going to clean house? There's a contest. We have 1 tick at B, 16 seconds left. Tick and a half at B. We're coming up on 2 ticks at B. Okay, Atlanta, you're just showing off now. 9 lives left for the Atlanta Days compared to 11 for OGT. But that B point, is secured. We have another minute to play with.
Yeah, and I mean, they're in a good position to potentially win it here. I mean, they've got 2 ticks on this A point, only down by 2 lives, and all these members are pushed up. It's a big kill on Apollo. He could get lost in your spawn. You see the combo out for Aragon. Combo out to Aragon right there. He should be able to find that man now. He will. So these members are dying. OGT is making sure to use their comms and keep this point white and making sure they lock down their spawn. Only 5 more lives remain for the Days members, so it'll be a couple of these kills coming out. Jake will find the first one, get traded out by the second one. Another member went down too, so they have all 4 men still remaining if you are the Days, but that is it. Any kills right now, that'll be 1. Only 3 men able to do this job now. And I mean, like we said, they're probably going into a defense anyway, but to win it here would be a great way back in this series.
28 seconds left in this round of control. 2 lives left for the Atlanta Days, so they are playing like their lives depend on it. It doesn't matter. OGT tied up 2-2. OGT has the offense for this round 5.
Yeah, and if you're OGT, what a way to cement your championship would be to win a round 5 offense in control for the 3-0. That would be the way to do it. That would make all your viewers in the chat get loud. That would make us excited as catch. That would be quite the moment. But if you are the Days, you've done a lot of the heavy lifting to get yourselves in a position to get back in this series right now. You've won the right rounds to win with the good amount of segments, so you should be on defense. Here we go. They have the defense locked up right now. I'm going to be looking at guys like Burley to keep up the slaying, because if you go down here, if you go 4 down off the start, this can get scary quickly with the momentum that OGT has already in the series.
And If I'm wondering right, Burley does have a cruise in his back pocket as Burley tossing a nade. Doesn't connect, but Austin draws the first blood on the Vanish. Serpent thrown out on the ground there. Polo making his way up between A and B. Boom, there we go. Polo takes out Ostis. Polo,
Wow.
oh man, let the Renetti talk. Now Jake, watching that A side, he gets taken out. We have Days, folks, on that A point, making sure that any progression gets cleaned up. Ostis trying to work his way around onto B, cleans it off for himself. Is he going to make it? No, he doesn't get through the air conditioners. Polo on that A hill, making sure it stays cleaned off. Wolf trying to come in, not being able to. 46 seconds left, and a 5-life advantage right now for the Atlanta Days as Wolf makes his way through the tunnel. Is he going to be able to go clean it out?
Big kills.
Air conditioners.
Finding their way in. They're now going to attack the C point from the back. The kill comes in. A nice shot from Serpent to stop Wolf there. That is one less member you'll have. Now Aragon went down too. Jake is now in. He's the only member remaining though, with other players ready to pinch him. He's got to make some time for his team right now as he'll find the first one. The second peak is important too. Paulo up on that heli stair position though is going to shut that down with Serpent's help. They are backing off this progress even, and there comes the kill from mid. This has been perfect from the Days. This man might go down, but there will be a trade in place. You have to think Aragon's got to go massive right now. He's got another one coming. He'll find that kill as well. Looks like they could have a tick coming in. Here comes the stomp from the Raves. He found him. They won't even get that first tick, and they've got to find a whole lot more. 14 seconds left to go. Burley's going to storm the cruise in. That'll be 4 down, including their own member. Aragon, the only one left to jump. He's just got to go. 7 seconds, he'll flood the hill. He'll touch it for now. He knows he's got to go massive, but with the crews coming in, I think it's impossible. All these crews are just doing it to them, but maybe finding a way in is OGT. 3 members down. This is a good spot.
Yep, 1 second left. Oh man, ain't gonna happen. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe Wolf on the B hill with 1 and change left. Trophy going out. 2 ticks at B. Is he going to be able to pull it off? No, Texas is down to 4 lives. Ostis on the hill right now. He's going to go ahead. Oh, no, contest. He gets mowed down. Atlanta Days, stay alive.
Yeah, finding that. That was a big critical defense out of them, using all their streaks in the end of the day and almost punished for it in a sense with just being able to find their way on. Was OGT not going out till the very last second, but lives were in their favor. That was always going to be a long shot for OGT. So we see the Days really just come back. They had a very good first respawn, right? They only lost by a couple points in that skid row. And then coming back, I mean, that search and destroy was obviously one to forget about if you're the Days. But looking forward now, they looked really good in this control. Gonna have to see if they can keep that slaying power up into this next hard point.
They have to keep that momentum going if they are going to reverse sweep and get the gold championships. I mean, right now, Atlanta, I'll bet they are just wiping the sweat off of their brow just to be very thankful that they're alive on this one.
Yeah, I mean, that got close, right? That got kind of scary. I mean, they only had 4 lives after all that anyway, but I like how they just still stayed aggressive. They went in there and slayed them off of B. Didn't give them any extra time. Didn't give them anything to say was worth keeping anyway. So as we look into this next map, I mean, talk about a map you want to be rolling into with the momentum on your side, right? Like sub base is just such a mixy map. So I would love to be in the spot that Days are in. I mean, obviously I would rather choose the OGT position where you can win it right here. But I mean, as far as just in the microness of this series right now, that is where they are, and OGT has to be a little worried about the fire that they might catch and move on to sub base with.
Yeah, I mean, right now Atlanta, I'm hoping they keep their momentum going. I hope they stay pissed at it and just go ahead and, come on, guys, give us a 511 because 511 is our favorite number. I would love to have one. I haven't had one all season. We need a 511. Please, boys, please. I'm begging of you.
Yeah, well, I have to see if they're capable to hear. It'll start with another Days map win, obviously. And I mean, we look back at that first hard point. We obviously missed a little bit of it, but we pretty much got, I feel like almost a carbon copy of what that first bit missed was in the second half. They were just trading back and forth. And I thought one thing we've seen from the Days, especially on that first P3 break, we came back in from the break. They were waiting to break hills, right, which is a very strong thing to do. Obviously, get all your guys on the same page, and I'll be interested to see how that works out for the sub base, as some of these hills obviously just have certain ways you got to break them, and it can be tough to break once teams get into those power positions. So we've seen OGT use those power positions time and time again. I'll be interested to see if the Days, are familiar with this map, if this seems like a map they're good at playing. So, I mean, it's a perfect map for this 2-1 series point we're at right now.
This would be a very, very great map. We are going to have that coming up here in a couple minutes. While we're waiting on everybody to get in, we're going to take a quick pause for the cause and station identification. Atlanta Dazed, Old Guys, Texas, OGT ahead 2-1. Subbase, Hardpoint coming up. Don't go anywhere.
Snake gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumpin' John Snake is right for you.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love Airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemes, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Sub-based hardpoint Atlanta Dazed against OGT. Looking from Burley's point of view right now is Burley trying to be sneaky and work a nice little flank onto that P1 as it's already owned by Old Guys Texas, but Burley draws the first blood onto Aragon, but he gets traded out himself. Jake upstairs, jumping down, getting onto that hill. 4 OGT is vanished, works his way up. He gets taken out. Serpent sending some rounds from rooftop to rooftop. Aragon works his way through from above P1. Polo holding down the point right now for Atlanta Days, keeping them on the board, but no. It looks like Ossets takes him down. Ossets owning the hill for OGT. 25-8 in favor of OGT as we get ready to go to this P2.
Yeah, we're seeing a return to form for Wolf here. He's found 6 in a row to start this one off. A cruise missile in his back pocket. I mean, he was dominating that search and destroy. Definitely had a weaker control there. So nice to see him back in the slaying column with 6 in a row to start this one. And as correlated, the time has gone their way. 40 points for OGT on that first hill. And now as they're into P2, they have the hold right now. But Polo's flying in, getting 2 breaks. And Vanish should be able to clean this up. He's got to find more work now. He knows there's a man down there, but the help comes in. So this will be still a tough break if you're Burley and the guys. Not going to find that kill into Jake, as it looks like the rest of this 20 seconds will likely go the way of OGT. And I'm worried about this flank now to new as you're letting the members slip out in number 7 and Jake. So this can go from bad to worse right now if you don't find these kills and find this rotation over, as Jake has made his way through. Wolf 10 and 1, Jake 5 and 1. This has gotten gruesome, 65 to 8 right now. Days have to slow the bleeding.
They have to put a tourniquet on and put it on quick, as Serpent right now is holding down the point for Atlanta Days. But guess what? We swapped over. New point, 67-13 in favor of OGT. The hill is white right now as Burley watching that P3 from, or what? Yeah, watching P3 from P4. Oh man, he does a little mowing down of his own before he gets knocked out. Jake trying to do something from the backside of it, tossing a couple nades. It looks like, oh man, yeah, we're at P3. Duh. Polo kicking the door open, taking one out, taking two out. Now he can get on the hill for Atlanta, holding it down 78-16 before he gets mowed down on his own. But you got to figure Polo's at 7 and 7. He's not doing too shabby right now. Aragon holding down the hill for OGT, 85-16 in favor of the old guys, Texas. As Burley watching from the P5 side, Jake already making his way over to P4, but if I'm looking at the mini map right, there's nothing but red on that P4, 95-19 in favor of OGT.
Yeah, and this rotation is the way of Days right now. They've got to find a lot of time and get back in this one because they have let a lot of this time on the first hills go the way of OGT. And I mean, I say let, obviously OGT's coming around and taking it and doing it like this right now, just dodging their life and then double chowing the man. So right now, running out of numbers, if you're Serpent, you got to go huge. You got to find one more. Vanish will do that for you. Two back the other way, going to stop this OGT break. So this has been a great already hold out of Days to get some points and back in the board. They're now only down 40 with 20 more seconds to be gained. So it's been a great hill for them. They needed this super bad. I mean, before it got out of control. So OGT got to keep that magic going. They got to keep firing because this game is very close now. And I mean, it's anybody's to be had. So Polo flying up the top, finding two up top. Vanish will find another, sending their whole team back to spawn more or less. They're going to try and fly over, get the break, and lead onto this next hill. They're watching those exit kills now too. Vanish flies onto the hill. A big kill from Wolf and the trades coming through. So these are big trades for OGT. But Days back in this one right now.
95-74 in favor of OGT as Aragon trying to work his way through. He decides to hop down into the P5 hill himself. So there's a small stack on there where the gems. Aragon keeping it, oh man, from the P2 side, but he gets taken out. Austin watching from upstairs. Actually, upstairs at P2. Sees one. He goes ahead. He takes care of Vanish. But then again, he gets taken out by, oh man, this kill's going left, right, and center. 123-74 in favor of OGT. Wolf on a 5 spree. One away from a cruise as Aragon, oh man, he emptied a magazine, but finally was able to get it. Serpent watching over on that P1, 138-74 in favor of OGT as Jake works his way around, trying to prevent anything from happening as we go to P1.
Yeah, OGT, I mean, found another good hill back where they got most of the time, if not all of it. So that's a big hill from them. They are now only 110 points away. It just is enough, obviously, but they're going to get more P1 time now. Jake and Wolf have been activated in this map 4. They're now 18-5, 20 and 8. 21 and 8 respectively, so they are trying to push their team over the Chumps line right now. And I mean, they have now back to double the Days score. So the Days found some action in the second half rotations there the last time around. They're going to have to do it again because if you believe it, the P1 went the way of OGT again, and now they have a good P2 setup. So a lot of work ahead of the Days. They've got to find it now though, or else that Chumps is away from them.
Going quickly, 170-83 in favor of OGT as Jake goes ahead, gets the rest of the scrap time on this P1 hill. We're going to go right on over to P2. Boom, there is nobody there. We thought there would be, but there's not because I was looking at the mini-map wrong. Polo trying to get some coverage over on the P5 side. Not working. Burley, oh man, he gets mowed down, but Aragon is on the hill right now for OGT, 186-83 in favor of Old Guys Texas. Polo trying to sneak his way around. Keep anything green from coming onto that P2 hill. Too late, but Polo's on a 5 spree. One away from a cruise. Is he going to be able to? Oh man, no, he wasn't able to get that one. Vanished. Letting the Renetti talk. Switching back to the FCW with a quick reload. 187.94 in favor of OGT as Burley is holding down that P2 hill for Old Guys Texas, breaking the 100-point barrier as Serpent works his way around. He's already set up at P3. 187. 108 in favor of OGT as we get ready for this P3.
Yep, 111 to 187. Been a bit better of a couple seconds here for the days. They need to find these kills, clean this area up, but Osat's finding that. Aragon on this other side seems to have that side covered right now. Have to see what kind of shots get in here. Vanish finding a must kill. They've got to find a break right now as we're going to see OGT cross the 200-point mark. They can't win it here, but could definitely put the nail there if OGT wants to use it should the time come. So here comes the break. They have some cruise missiles too if you're OGT, but they're finding all these kills. They don't seem to need them. 28 seconds left to go. Can bring them to around that 235, 238 mark. We already see some rotation going down. They have the next hill in mind even. The break is in now, but is it too late, Coffee?
It looks like it is 217, 117 in favor of OGT as Aragon is already starting towards that P4 as we see the lock on it. I see green on that P4 hill already. Vanished, trying to work his way around to clean it off. Boom, we have another hill, 217, 130 in favor of OGT. Vanished. He goes ahead. He takes out Aragon, but it doesn't matter. Oh, man. And then he goes ahead and takes Ossett's off that P4 hill. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Wolf is right back on it, and Jake on his heels. So, man, this is 223, 130 in favor of OGT. Now Polo's going to go ahead and claim some ownership onto that P4 hill. This Serpent works his way up and around. And Wolf, and he gets a couple love taps, but he sends some rounds at ineffective. Serpent is on that P4 hill. He's going to go ahead and of Atlanta's going to try to get that scrap time. 223, 147 in favor of OGT. Aragon watching from up top. Looks like we're getting ready for OGT to finish out on this P5.
They have the hold in. They did not get what they wanted to on that last hill. That was almost all the days. So the momentum really is in the day's favor. But yeah, you just know that they have this break right now. They have to find it because this is getting very close right now. Paulo finding a kill there. They've got the one member in. OGT's going to call the cruise in while they're in. I wonder if they try to trade him out while he's in it. They're not going to be able to. Jake will find both the kills up top. The spawn kill won't be found, but they were able to defend him while he was in it as Jake has been cleaning up left and right, finding all these kills. Wolf finds another one. They are just shooting, and they will end it out. That'll be their championship. 3-1's the series count. They are now gold mixed champions.
250 to 158. Congratulations, OGT. Let me write this down here. All right. That was a very dicey sub-base hardpoint as we watch Ossett's on that final kill to secure the championship for Old Guys Texas in the gold mixed division. Oh man, this was a match. It was actually a good match, even though it was very one-sided. I mean, we started off with that Skid Row hardpoint to where OGT eked that one out 250 to 238. Then we went to Invasion for a search and destroy. OGT ended up playing with their food and winning that one 6-2. High-rise control. Atlanta was like, hey, no, we're not going down like that. So that went all the way. Atlanta ended up getting a round 5 defense on ticks, and they took it 3-2. And then the sub-base hardpoint, OGT just dominated, decimated, just ran the table on them and took that one 250 to 158. Old Guys Texas are your gold mix chumps for the winter season. Atlanta gets to take a step back and figure out what to do in the spring.
Yeah, and I mean, they have a lot to build on, right? Like, they took that first map to a few points. That could have gone their way, and I feel like it was just that momentum that kind of carried them forward, right? They were able to find that like dominating invasion win. I mean, they looked super poised in search and destroy. I'm not sure if we would have got to that Karachi if it would have been close, even because they just looked so certain on that search and destroy on how to troll or on how to work that together. So, and then the high rise, I mean, we've seen a bit of that days fighting back, right? So that was big out of them to find that there and extend the series. And I thought they had their moments in that hard point. It just seemingly couldn't get it quite, over the line there. They weren't able to find a couple hills in a row other than that first break off P1 the second time around. So definitely close. I mean, they're there. They just need to, work at it again. And for mixed, obviously, they showed a lot of skill together.
And as we look at the bronze mix from earlier this evening, with the